Raven Rock. Raven Rock Mountain Complex, located near the border of Pennsylvania and Maryland, is one of the most mysterious military sites in the United States. It is often described as the underground Pentagon because it was built as a backup command center in case Washington, D.C. was attacked. The public cannot visit it, and even photography of the complex is restricted without permission. From the outside, Raven Rock does not look like much. There are fences, roads, warning signs, cameras, and a mountain that does not explain itself. But under that mountain is a facility designed for one of the darkest scenarios imaginable. During the Cold War, the United States needed a place where government and military leaders could continue operating if the capital was hit by a nuclear attack. Raven Rock was part of that plan. It represents a question most governments do not want people thinking about. If everything collapsed, who would be taken underground and who would be left outside? Movil Cave, located near Mangalia in southeastern Romania, is one of the strangest underground places ever discovered. It was found in 1986 by Romanian power plant workers. For millions of years, the cave had been sealed off from the outside world. Less than 100 have ever been allowed inside the cave. The reason is simple. The cave is dangerous and extremely easy to contaminate. The air inside has very little oxygen, and it contains gases like hydrogen sulfide, methane, carbon dioxide, and ammonia. Without proper equipment, staying inside could be deadly. But the real mystery is what lives there. Most life on Earth depends on sunlight, but Movil Cave has no sunlight at all. Instead, life inside the cave is powered by chemosynthesis. Tiny microbes use chemicals in the cave to create energy, and those microbes support strange animals that evolved in total darkness. Many of these creatures are pale, blind, and found nowhere else on Earth. There are spiders, leeches, worms, scorpions, insects, and other animals that seem almost alien. North Brother Island. North Brother Island sits in New York City's East River, near the Bronx and Rikers Island. The island is covered with abandoned buildings from Riverside Hospital, which was once used to isolate people with contagious diseases. Its most famous resident was Mary Mallon, better known as Typhoid Mary, who was quarantined there and later died on the island. Today, North Brother Island is closed to the public. The buildings are unstable, the vegetation has taken over, and the island has become a protected place for birds. From the water, you can still see the ruins through the trees. Empty windows, collapsing walls, old hospital structures slowly being swallowed by nature. It is a place where New York sent people it feared, people it could not cure, and people it wanted separated from the rest of the city. Pine Gap is located near Alice Springs, in the middle of Australia. From a distance, it looks like a strange group of white domes sitting in the desert. But those domes are part of one of the most secretive intelligence facilities in the world. Pine Gap is officially a joint defense facility operated by Australia and the United States. The public cannot tour it, and most details about what happens inside are not openly discussed. What is known is that Pine Gap is connected to satellites, surveillance, intelligence, and early warning systems. Its location in central Australia makes it valuable because it is remote, secure, and far from crowded coastlines. The mystery around Pine Gap comes from the fact that Australians know it exists, but they do not fully know what it does. Ise Grand Shrine in Japan is one of the most sacred Shinto sites in the country. Visitors can walk through parts of the shrine complex, but the most important inner areas are completely off limits. At the center is Naiku, the inner shrine, dedicated to Amaterasu, the sun goddess connected to Japan's imperial family. Inside the shrine, the sacred mirror is believed to be kept. It is one of the most important objects in Shinto tradition, but ordinary visitors never see it. Gangkhar Puensum in Bhutan is widely considered the highest unclimbed mountain in the world. It rises more than 7,500 meters, but no one has officially stood on its summit. Climbers tried in the past, but the mountain defeated them with bad weather, difficult terrain, and confusing maps. Then, Bhutan restricted high-altitude mountaineering. partly because many mountains are considered sacred places connected to spirits and deities. Today, the summit remains untouched. That is rare. Humans have climbed Everest. They have reached the bottom of the ocean. They have mapped remote islands, crossed deserts, and photographed almost every part of the planet from satellites. But Gangkhar Puensum still has no confirmed human footprints at the top. The most the government of Bhutan entirely banned mountaineering in 2003 to respect local spiritual beliefs, preserve the ecological balance, and prevent the environmental degradation often seen on other famous peaks. Kaho'olawe is an Hawaiian island with a dark backstory. For decades, it was used by the US military as a bombing range. Bombs, rockets, and shells were fired into the island until the land was heavily damaged. Today, Kaho'olawe and the surrounding waters are still restricted. The main reason is unexploded ordnance. In simple terms, some of the bombs never went off. They can still be hidden in the ground, under rocks, or underwater. From the surface, a place can look quiet and empty, but still be dangerous. That was it for this video. If there's a place I missed or you want a part 2, please tell me in the comments. Have a great day.